Hello, my peoples. If you'll notice, today is July 18th, which is actually my anniversary of how long I've been on YouTube. I usually don't celebrate this, but I kind of had nothing else to do, so why not? And if any of you were around 2 years ago, you'll remember I did a talking about myself video where I talk about myself and basically did a Q&A, but it was my own questions. First of all, don't go watch that video. It's really old and really bad, but it's also really outdated. So I thought, why not do it again, but actual questions that people have sent me. But I'll also be fixing some of the old questions that are outdated in my old video and also adding in some things you might be curious about. And that's about it, so let's start. What's your time zone? I am in the Eastern time zone.
Do you eat dirt?
Cannot confirm nor deny. Do you have a Discord? Okay, so I do have a Discord, but I'm not really that active on there and don't really use it as much as I used to. So, do you... I'm not answering this question.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Panda Express. I love Panda Express. Close second is Wendy's, though. Can you name all your characters so far? Okay, so I actually did a voice claims video with my OCs not too long ago. So if you want to see some of my OCs, go watch that video. But I also say in the description that I have so many other OCs that I couldn't put in the video because I got lazy and also because they're still a work in progress. But I'm just not ready to share them with the world yet. And if you want to know about my Greek gods, literally just search up the Greek gods and their name is probably there. This one is 2 questions and it's, what's your favorite video that you've made? And what's your favorite video game? In terms of favorite video, I probably have to go with my Valentine's video that I made earlier this year. It's literally the longest video I ever made, coming in at almost 20 minutes. And not only did I spend a long time editing this video, but I also spent a long time making the drawings. I kind of have a favoritism towards it. And of course, my favorite video game is kind of obvious, but it's literally the entire Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. But when I'm not playing one of those games, I usually like to sit down and play The Sims occasionally when it decides it wants to work that day. Why is your persona a rabbit? I'm honestly kind of shocked and surprised I didn't explain this in the Buddy video. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. But as I explained in the Buddy birthday video, Buddy was intended for a school project that never ended up happening. And then when I started my YouTube channel, I needed a Sona. And my friend said, hey, why don't you just use Buddy since you already have him? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And look at him now. Who gave you inspiration to start drawing? What got me into drawing in the first place was this one YouTuber called May Yu and her second channel, Fun to Draw. I remember always trying to follow her tutorials and they never ended up looking like how hers looked. And she inspired me to keep trying and practicing my art, and that's how it's ended up into what it is today. But she didn't exactly shape my art style. You know how you can just look at an artist's art style and just tell what they grew up with and what inspired them? So yes, hi, I'm admitting it here first. I was a Jaden Animations fan and she is what inspired me. All right, now I'm gonna answer the questions from this video that are outdated or inaccurate now. And then we're gonna get into some miscellaneous things you might be curious about. Flashback. Pets?
I have one chaotic fat cat named Camilo.
Wrong. I actually have one chaotic fat cat named Camilo and one chaotic skinny cat named Minnie. Yeah, so basically I have 2 cats now instead of 1. So yeah, I actually got her in November of 2022, so I've had her for almost 2 years now, and I got her 4 months after I made that initial video, so I've been waiting to tell you guys about her. Here's a picture when she was a baby. She's so adorable. Flashback part 2.
Hobbies? I love to draw. I also like to sing and dance. My dream job is to be an actor, so I am really into acting.
All right, let me just stop you right there. Guess who ended up turning into a theater kid, guys? Guess.
More fun hobby that I have is I like collecting figures, whether it's Funko Pops or anime figures.
Okay, future me interrupting to say, look how sad and small my collection looked in 2022. It's so much better now. Here's my collection now, in case you're curious. As you can see, it got so big I needed 2 shelves. And finally, one question that I saw I got a lot was, oh, what are your pronouns? And my pronouns are actually in my YouTube bio, but they're he, him, and she, her. But I would prefer it if you would stick to he, him. Face reveal?
No.
Do you have any other social medias? Okay, so I actually remember getting this question asked on a live before, but I just said that I used to have an Instagram, but it's not really active anymore. But I just recently made a Twitter, so if you want to go follow it, you should if you want to see me post some art and some other things. And I promise I will stay active on it. Or at least I will try to. Also, yes, I am an art fight. Thank you to the person that said they recognized me and to the person that subscribed to me. I love you. All right, I just want to end this video by saying I love you all so much and thank you so much for sticking with me for this long. Follow my Twitter and my art fight if you want, but you should totally do it. Anyways, boo bye, losers.